books in their house. So I want you all to close your eyes. And imagine, your house without books. I know some of you guys out there are saying, yes, no reading. But just think about it. You'd have no coloring books, no Captain Underpants books, no comic books, no books like that. If I didn't have any books to read, I'd be really sad. You can open your eyes now, by the way. See, that's why I started Just One Book. I read an article in our newspaper, and it said how a town close to mine was having trouble affording things. And I said, well, if they're having trouble affording certain things, then they probably can't afford books. And books was the first thing that popped in my head because I love to read. Raise your hand if you love to read in this class. Cool. Reading is really cool. It's like a TV in your head that only you can see. It's like a movie. So when I started Just One Book, I was in 4th grade. I was 10 years old. Now I'm 13 years old and I'm in 7th grade. Just One Book is a very good program to start in schools because you guys can bring in your books that, maybe you don't read anymore or you're tired of it and it's on your bookshelf just collecting dust. So you guys are going to be doing a book drive at your school and you will be collecting books until the 100th day of school. And since it's the 100th day, hopefully each 1st grade classroom collects 100 books. So that's your goal. And if you reach that goal, maybe you guys can settle something, to slime the teachers or put a pie in their face, but that's just a suggestion. So when I started Just One Book, and I was in 4th grade, I wrote a letter to my principal asking if every student at my school could bring in just one book from their bookshelf, and that's how Just One Book got the name. And it got approved, and that year we collected over 15,000 books, and that's a lot of books. And we made more connections with other schools and other groups, and they've helped us collect over 100,000 books. That's a 1 with 5 zeros behind it. So that's a big number. So Just One Book is something that you guys can do in your school, and you will be doing it in your school, and hopefully you do it in other years to come, so I'd be really happy for you guys to do that. The books that you collect will be put on our bookmobile. My bookmobile it kind of looks like a big truck or a bus, and it's very colorful and it looks like someone colored it, and on there is a lot of bookshelves and books. And all the books that you guys will collect will go onto the bookmobile and they'll be distributed. Do you guys know what distributed means?
No.
Distributed means that we give them out. So let's say I distributed like 5 books, that means I gave out 5 books to kids. So the bookmobile helps us distribute books in communities that kids may not have them. So that's where all your books will be going. And I hope to see how many books, or I can't wait to see how many books you guys collect, because every 1st grade class is doing it, and if there's 6 1st grade classes and each class collects 100 books, that would be 600 books. That's a big number. That's a very big number. So I hope you collect 600 books, or you never know, you could collect more than that, or 6,000. You never know. That's a bigger number. So I can't wait to see how many books you guys collect, and if you pie one of your teachers, that'd be awesome.
Well, boys and girls, do any of you guys have questions? Remember, questions start with who, what, when, where, why. Or Sarah?